Hey beekeepers, today is March 27th, very exciting day because we're going to pick up some bee packages. Yep, we're going up to Greg Burns, Nature's Image Farm. We're going to pick up 5 packages and then we're going to bring them back. And then I'll go ahead and install those packages and I'll show you how I do it. So let's go for a ride, let's get those bees and then we'll get back. Alright, we're here at Greg's Nature Image Farm. I'm gonna go get some bees. Looks like he's busy. People are here to pick up bees. Alright my friends, 3 hours later and we're back at my apiary. It's right down there. So we're gonna go ahead and give these bees a new home today. I've got pretty much everything set up and ready to go. Alright, so now I'm gonna get set up here and show you how I install bee packages in a couple of different hives. We'll do one in acclimate, maybe hiveiq, and then one of my horizontal hives as well. It's kind of nice to be able to just pull up here. And bees, just relaxing. Alright, so let's get to this. Let's get this done. Alright guys, so we're back. We're all set up. I've got a package of bees here and I'm gonna show you my favorite way, an easy way to install it in my horizontal hive. Then we're gonna jump over to another hive, probably the acclimate or one of the hiveiq hives. So come on in, let's take a look how this is done. At least how I do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the hive. Let me move my bees. Now I do want to point a couple of things out. I have this set up already, so I'm not feeding these bees because I do have honey in here, a few frames of honey, a couple of frames of pollen, bee bread and all of that, and drone comb. All 10 frames. I'm just gonna start them with 10 frames because our nectar flow is gonna be here probably within the next 2 weeks, so they will be fine. However, I will watch them. So this is how I do it, easy way. So first thing is first, we need to get this top off. This, in my opinion, takes the most time. Here we go, put that aside. I'm gonna need that in just a second once I pull this out. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is actually gonna ahead and shake the bees off. Just give them a little thump so they get off this sugar syrup. So go ahead, do that, and then we're gonna pull this out. Maybe, like I said, this is the hardest part. I'll get it out. And once I get this out, I'll cover this back up so they don't fly everywhere. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this aside. We're just gonna leave that in there for them. I don't need this, I've got extra following board. And if I can find my hive tool, here it is. So this here is gonna be your queen. She's stapled to the box on here. Usually that's the case. If I can get this off, we'll pull her out. Maybe this is really stapled in. Here we go. Cover this back up, just keep the bees in there for just a second. And you always want to take a look inside, make sure queen is in there and alive. Alright, so I do see the queen, she's right there. She's not marked in this case, but she is walking. As you can see, some of the attendants in here are dead, but that's fine because she's got bees to attend her. Next thing, there's 2 corks on each side. One is you can release the queen out right away, which I will not do for a couple of days. This side has sugar brick. Basically, you'll take this little cork out and bees will chew through the sugar and let the queen out. If they don't, I'll be back here in a couple of days and release her myself. Alright, so next thing is we're gonna move this out of the way again. So the queen is gonna go between two frames facing down. This is gonna be facing down. So just make some room for this. Put the queen in here and then push this back together. Make sure she stays there. There we go. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna do, it's fairly simple. Give her some bees. I'll flip this over. I won't shake these. I'll flip it over. As you can see, some bees will fall right out. And then the rest of this package I'm just gonna put down here. And the bees, and remove this obviously. And the bees will just go ahead and get on these frames. When I come back in a couple of hours, this is gonna be empty. I can take that out, put this divider board here, and we're good to go. Now, you do want to watch out if it's cold out. The bees might stay in a package, but today is almost 60 and sunny, so bees are moving. But if it's really cold, they're kind of in a cluster and they won't come out of this package. You would need to shake them out. Alright, so this is it for this one. We're just gonna go ahead, cover this back up and go to the next hive. I'll show you one of the hiveiq hives, how to install a package on there, which is kind of like a Langstroth hive. So let's go to the next hive. Alright guys, so let's install one in a different hive. This is my acclimate hive. So it's kind of a Langstroth hive, just a couple of deeps, basically what it is. So it's a little bit different installing, but just as easy. It's simple. Again, this hive is set up. I have all the couple of frames of pollen that I saved from last year, a couple of frames of honey, and they're good to go, so I won't feed them, at least not unless they need it. So first thing is first, let's take the top off. All right, come on off. Perfect. Now give them a little thump so they fall from this feeder down to the bottom. I found this the easiest way to do this. Take this out, if I can. Yes, I can. Set that aside, grab the queen. She's usually hanging on this here. She's stapled on. Here we go. I'll close this so bees are not flying all over the place. Move it to the side. Always check, make sure the queen is in there. I do see a queen. She's marked green, which is perfect. The attendants are there. Now, there's two sides, two corks on each side. One has a candy side though. From here you can release the queen directly, which I'm not doing today. I'm gonna give it a couple of days for the bees to release her. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove this cork from this side. It's kind of gotta be careful with these, wiggle them out, because they can break like this one did. All right, hang on 1 second. Let me get my screw. All right, if it does break, I come prepared, just using a screw to get this out. Now you're just left with sugar, candy. Bees are gonna chew through here and let the queen out. However, if they don't, I will be back in just a couple of days to make sure she is out. If she's not, I'm going to release her. So the next step here is just gonna go ahead and, instead of shaking the bees out, dump them like this. Put this package right here next to the queen, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the other deep right on top, and they're gonna go ahead and come out of this package. Within a couple hours they'll be all out. So I'll come back, take this package out, take this deep off, and in a couple of days probably, and then I'll just put a cover on and let the bees be. That's about it, easy as that. Like I said, you can shake the package out, however you will have bees flying all over, and they might go to different hives too if they can't find their way back here. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you don't mind, hit that like, give me some comments, let me know what you think. If you haven't yet, it's gonna be really exciting season. I have a lot of plans. Subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.